panel of USC law and education professors got together on Tuesday to try to answer the question of,
what do I call an SRO to my classroom for?
That was education major Ryan Brown, who says sometimes students aren't developmentally prepared to handle certain situations.
Criminal charge is not an appropriate response for a 16-year-old or a 15-year-old or a 14-year-old who is not yet emotionally prepared to understand the consequences of their actions.
So what is an appropriate response?
As a law enforcement officer, we need to deal only with those things that are of criminal nature.
However, did you know any kind of disturbance in the classroom is a crime? So what do we do about that? Professor Josh Gupta-Kagan, who was on the panel, gives us a suggestion.
We need to think about the laws that turn relatively minor school discipline issues into criminal and juvenile delinquency issues.
Along with looking at the laws, Professor Gupta-Kagan says he thinks officers should only be involved if students and/or teacher safety is being threatened. Lieutenant Berlin Rhodes tells officers the same thing.
Don't get so involved.
Lieutenant Rhodes also says that officers keep statistical data of the things they are doing in schools to help them decide what situation should require an officer.
Even though as an adult, we want to correct certain actions, but sometimes we got to learn to back off and leave those types of things alone.
Ryan Brown thinks that allowing students to meet and understand school resource officers would help as well.
And I would love to see there be more programs where school resource officers actually get involved in school activities and get the chance to speak with students because it might help lessen the intensity of a situation when a school resource officer does arrive.
Reform efforts are happening across the state and country, and panels like this one allows people to get involved to help make a difference. For SGTV News 4, this is Hannah Sims.
On off-campus housing options. Everybody's obviously familiar with Rate My
Sleepless nights, and hard work. But it's finally over.